All right, so I think everyone could see my face here. Welcome to the product knowledge. Okay, so of course our flagship is the barley, the amazing pure organic barley. So as you can see here, we always use this like this amazing pure organic barley when we ask, like we introduce it to our clients, no? So amazing pure organic barley powder helps in the treatment and prevention of cancer. It has an anti-diabetic content and helps regulate blood pressure and cholesterol level. Helps prevent hypertension and arthritis. Barley also helps relieve from ulcerative colitis. It strengthens the immune system and regenerates damaged cells and tissues. It promotes daily and has rejuvenating effects on the entire body. So this is the only slides that I have for, I just want everyone to listen. If you will have questions, we could answer probably at the end of this presentation. Okay, so what is barley? So of course, our barley is 100% organic. It is made in Australia, okay? So sabi nga nila, they said the cancer cells, if we are older, the cancer cells eat the healthy cells faster if you are older. So most of, I'm saying this because most of, like, Maritoni Fernandez is the one who discovered this barley. Okay, so it's more on cancer and it's very effective as well. So that's, I want to discuss about it. So every day also we have stress in our lives, no, mga mentors. So we have bacteria, viruses, of course, our COVID-19. So everybody could be a victim of COVID. So if your immune system is very low, so it's very easy to enter the virus. So we have to protect, and we know that our amazing barley is an immune booster. That's what we always say in our business presentation, right? So it prevents our immunity from dropping your body. It has the energy and has the strength to fight for all of this. That's our barley. So what is barley grass? Barley grass is alkalizing and antioxidizing properties harvested above the ground. There's no grain. As you can see here in our picture, so you see the barley from the roots, right? So it doesn't, we harvest it like in the, like a baby grass, like embryonic. So it's about 2 centimeters. I don't know exactly. It's a lot of people, because a lot of people is allergic to grain. So our barley, that's why our barley is very good, because it has no grain. It's grass only. Okay, so therefore it's gluten free. So you can introduce it. That's why it's good for every diseases, for allergy and everything. So there's no grain. Okay, so it has also, barley grass is the young leaf of the barley plant, sometimes referred as barley green and barley leaves. Barley grass is rich in chlorophyll and antioxidants, and it also contains gamma aminobutyric acid, which is the GABA, ferulic acid, vitamins, and minerals. This is, it contains amount of vitamin A, a fat-soluble vitamins that regulates immune function, cell growth, and vision. It is also high in vitamin C, which plays a central role in everything from skin to wound healing to oral health. It promotes vitamin K as well as essential micronutrients that's needed for blood clotting, bone formation, heart health, and more. Lastly, it's rich in polyphenols and flavonoids. These compounds act as antioxidants to reduce oxidative stress and protect against chronic diseases. So it says there that we are always saying we don't put it in boiling water because the living enzymes will die. So what is enzymes? So enzymes is produced by a living organisms, which acts as a catalyst to bring out a specific biochemical reaction. What is biochemical reaction? Dami, no? There's a lot. So it's metabolism. We always say, oh, your metabolism is easy, right? It comes out easy metabolism. This is the chemical reaction that's changed to food, the food to energy. Okay, so that's the metabolism. And living organisms like the fungus, the animals, and everything like that. So what are the functions of enzymes in the digestive system? It's also called peptidase, proteolytic, and proteinases. These digestive enzymes break down proteins into amino acids. In addition, they play a role in numerous body processes, including cell division, blood clotting, and immune function. So that's why our barley has 19 amino acids. Plus, we have like all 68 micronutrients, which is the research with Dr. Hagiwara. So this 68, but it's like amino acids, specifically 19 amino acids. So there is also chlorophyll. Okay, so what is chlorophyll? It is a green pigment found in plants. Okay, so plants use chlorophyll and try to make food. Okay, so it's we heard it, we can hear it like when we were in elementary or secondary. We always use chlorophyll for plants, right? So this one, what is the health benefits of the chlorophyll? It's cancer prevention. It was found that chlorophyll can form close bonds to carcinogenic chemicals called aflatoxins. When they bind, the chlorophyll helps to block the absorption of aflatoxins, which is the cancer-causing agents in the intestines. That's why it's good for cancer. That's why Ms. Maritoni Fernandez found this one, because it blocks the aflatoxins, which is the cancer-causing agents. All right. So, and in early studies, human shows that taking 100 milligram doses of chlorophyllene 3 times a day for food or months of decreases aflatoxin damage to DNA by up to 55%. Okay, other studies shows also that there is a condition between eating vegetables and the cancer protection. The higher your daily intake of green vegetables is in your body, has a better effect of cancer prevention. In a variety of medical studies have suggested chlorophyll is helpful for skin conditions, body odors, and finding certain types of kinds of cancer. So that's why you will have no body odor, you have no foul smelling odor in your mouth. So that's why, because of the chlorophyll. So that's why all our barley, it's all in all, is very good. So it's good for all diseases. It prevents you if you have like halitosis or like that's a disease. It's good, this one, our barley. So because of the chlorophyll. So why this one? And it's good source of protein as well, because as according to Miss Maritoni Fernandez, you know, when you eat the lean beef, 76% of the protein. 7 days it's 7 days to process the meat to digest. So that's why our pure organic barley is really good, because you don't have to process for like 7 days, no? So, and of course, the lean beef is not good for our body as well, right? It's very limited, and everything that's exceeds consumption is not very good. It's not very healthy. So of course, and so yeah, and that's our the benefits of our barley. So everyone could know why there is living enzymes, there is chlorophyll and everything like that, right? So our barley capsule is also a same amazing organic barley is coated with vegetables. So it helps also boost energy and strengthen the immune system. It's kind of the same. It's just we coated it in a vegetable form. Like, so it's also healthy. It's also it's the same effect as our powder. Everyone is asking what's the difference. It's the same. It's just some people could not take the barley powder, but people who are on the go can have this capsule. So you take 3 capsules, okay, 3 capsules in per, if you want 3 times, like the barley, when you take the pure barley, you take it for like 3 times a day if you want a massive. There's no side effects or anything. There's no other, like, no overdose, okay, because it's pure organic. Okay, and I want to say also that our amazing pure powder, it's better why we are asking to take it in the morning or 30 minutes before you take your 30 minutes before you eat, or in an empty stomach. We want it to absorb first before you take your food. That's why we're saying it's better to eat or to take it just before you eat, or 30 minutes before you eat, or an empty stomach. All right, so that is clear, I believe. Okay, so this is the same effect. It's prevents colds and flu and everything. Okay, so we go to our acai berry extract. So what is in acai berry extract? So we use this one. So we have the 8 essential ingredients is the acai berry, bacopa mineri, collagen, omega-3, barley, ginseng, gotu kola, and turmeric. Okay, what are these things? What does it give to you? You're saying, okay, it's bacopa mineri, it's acai berry, but we don't know what is that, right? So it's good for the brain. Which one? Okay, so acai berry comes from the acai palm, known for extremely high antioxidant content, slows down aging process, and boosts immune system function. That's the acai berry itself. Okay, so we have the bacopa mineri, a powerful brain toxic, helpful for hair and insomnia, relief from stress problem, and powerful antioxidants. You'll see mentors here that why this one is one into one, like one, why it's put it in one box. Okay, so organic barley, we have the organic barley here, and we have the marine collagen made from fish scales, which helps tissues stretch without tearing and helps fight inflammation and eases joint pains. So collagen is not only for like tightening of the skin, the stretching, like with our wrinkles, little wrinkles. It's also good for people who have problems like joint pains, arthritis, osteoporosis, and everything like that. Okay, so omega-3, I'll tell you the Gotu kola also later. So this is important. Why? What is Gotu kola? Okay, so omega-3 repairs the damaged cell membrane, has anti-inflammatory properties, and helps restore the skin and eradicates dryness. We have also turmeric, helps prevent cells from oxidizing, delays aging, and protects us from diseases, increases the growth of new neurons, and fights various degenerative processes in the brain. Ginseng, it's like we call it luya, helps stimulate physical, or ginger, right? Physical and mental activity who feel tired, and prevention of influenza and respiratory viruses. As you can see, everyone is like antioxidants as well. It prevents an inflammation. It gives you like boosts your immune system. So we're all in one, right? So what is Gotu kola? So why Miss Maritoni Fernandez saying why it's not acai berry? Was that acai berry? It's not acai berry. It's not Gotu kola. Why it's bacopa with Gotu kola, or why it's not Gotu kola with? Bakit hindi yun ang pangalan? Why it's not the name? Okay, so Gotu kola is believed to have many health benefits, ranging from the treatment of infections such as shingles to prevention of Alzheimer's disease, blood clots, and even pregnancy. Other asserts that Gotu kola can treat or prevent anxiety, asthma, depression, diabetes, diarrhea, fatigue, indigestion, and stomach ulcers. And when used topically, okay, Gotu kola is believed by some to help speed the healing of wounds. So we can put it when you become like you had burns, right? So you just put it in your skin, on top of your skin, and it heals. And reduce the appearance of stretch marks and scars, right? So that's why when I have a stretch marks, it's lessening now, right? So this is the Gotu kola is the one good for the brain enhancers, right? And it prevents Alzheimer's disease. And as I have researched, Gotu kola has toxic like it's not toxic reaction, overdose when you have it like just a single extract. So that's why we just put it incorporated with our product. So that's why it's not named as this, because it's a little of the Gotu kola that we put in our berry. So bacopa menieri is a perennial herb native to marshy areas of India, Asia, and South America that has been used for centuries in traditional Ayurvedic medicine to prevent disease, promote healthy longevity, and strengthen the mind. The same, right? In Gotu kola, extensive research has been able to confirm that bacopa may be an effective anxiety reducer, a potent cognitive enhancer, and a powerful brain protectant with potential as a treatment for Alzheimer's disease. So if you have a short-term memory, this acai berry is good for everyone. Okay, it's good for everybody. Also, we could take it when you're and nursing. You can see we have like confusion about using in the leaflets, right? In the in indications in the box. So we always put those indications because mentors, these are health products. So we needed the approval of the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, and the health, okay, health, for example, Health Canada. So they have to put it because in every medication, we have to have like indications or contraindications. So we have to put it. So that's why, and plus our products is very like pure organic. So there's no harm in giving it to lactant mothers. You can take it one sachet per day. So that's what I have seen or researched. Okay, so it's good, right? It's effective. So what is in a Choco Barley? Ayan. So Choco Barley drink mix helps boost energy and strengthens the immune system. Barley helps cure and prevents allergies. It also aids the body to fight colds and flu. The Choco flavor is perfect for kids and adults, like fill nutritional gaps. So only filling the nutritional gaps. You don't ask your children to take the Choco Barley and then bye-bye, you don't feed them anymore. It helps destroy cancer cells and a great source of antioxidants. So what's in our Choco Barley is a cocoa. Cocoa is a nutritionally rich substance having multiple health benefits for your body. It is considered beneficial for quick relief from high blood pressure, constipation, and different cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases like hearts, okay? Thus, daily intake of cocoa powder-based products can help you maintain a healthy life. Cocoa is a combination of healthy saturated fats like oleic and stearic acid. So it's good for children, good for adults as well, because there's a lot of health beneficial for our all products. As you started in barley, our flagship barley, everything is antioxidants. So it contains everything. So, right? So, okay. So we go to coffee. So we always tell people to, okay, buy coffee. We have this alkaline and we have this pH balance we will not be acidic even though you take it every day. So why? When they ask you why, okay, what's in it, right? So we have the cafe latte, and coffee mocha with alkaline. Okay, so yung Arabica natin, our Arabica coffee, as always here, is anti-cancer. It's also Arabica coffee has less acidic, so it won't give you acidity more, unlike the other coffees, the bean coffee. Okay, so plus we added the alkaline. So what is alkaline? Okay, so what does it do? Alkaline in our amazing coffee mix with mocha and latte. The term alkaline is often used to describe blood, water, metals, or a special type of diet. In order to fully understand the term alkaline, you first must consider pH, which comes from the term power of hydrogen, or the hydrogen ion concentration present in the given solution. It helps to measure the acidity of alkalinity of a substance. The pH scale runs from 0 to 10. Pure water has a pH of 7, which is considered perfectly neutral. This means that it has exactly equal numbers of hydrogen and hydroxyl ions. So that's why it prevents, that's why we put it in our coffee. So plus our Arabica beans also is less acidic, so we put more. So when we take coffee, it's less acidic, even though you take it 3 times a day for those who are coffee lover. So it doesn't give you acidity. Okay, so that's why. That's only saying coffee is very good. So now you know that because of that, what is the alkaline does to our body. Okay, it balances the acidity. Okay, so we have also the coffee mix, Tonkat Ali. What is Tonkat Ali? Okay, it's Tonkat Ali is a long jack and is an herbal supplement that comes from the roots of green shrub tree, Urocoma longifolia, which is native in Southeast Asia and has been a part of traditional medicine for centuries. It's often used to treat a variety of ailments, including fevers, erectile dysfunction, and bacterial infections. Tonkat Ali may improve sperm motility and concentration, boosting male fertility. That's why we're always saying, oh, it's good for male and everything for men, because it's boosting their sperm or their erectile dysfunction. So some people will have that, even though they're young, sometimes they will have this dysfunction because of the medications that they are taking. Okay, sometimes it gives, like, that's the side effects of taking medication. Okay, so not only for old people that cannot have any more, erectile dysfunction, like erectile difficulty dysfunction, right? So one study in 75 male partners of couples with infertility found that taking 200 milligrams of Tonkat Ali extra per day significantly improved sperm concentration rather, and motility after 3 months. The treatment helped over 14% of couples become pregnant. So it means it's also good for females. So for men and women, we can take the Tonkat Ali. It also has this, it fights the bacterial infection. Plus, it gives you calm, no? It's the Tonkat Ali may lower stress hormones in your body, decrease anxiety, and improve mood. So for example, I'll tell everybody will know that I'm in menopausal period. So before I had hot flashes, and I have this right away, I will have this mood that I don't know where it's coming from. It's because of the feeling, right? It's a hard feeling. I don't know if probably some people, like members here, can relate. So by taking this Tonkat Ali, it calms me down. I don't have those initial attack of being grumpy anymore. So it really improves your mood and decreases anxiety. Okay, so that's our Tonkat Ali. Very nice, right, mentors? So we have the glutathione. Okay, mentors, these are all important because we always introduce this to our clients. And coffee, especially in the Filipinos, we have this in everyday life, no? Para magising, to awaken up our life, like in the morning. Okay, so what is glutathione? What is in there? So glutathione is a powerful antioxidant, right? That has gained a lot of attention for its purported health benefits. But what is glutathione, and does it actually affect the body? Glutathione has many important functions, including making DNA, the building blocks of protein in cells, supporting immune function, forming sperm cells, breaking down some free radicals, helping certain enzyme functions, regenerating vitamin C and E, transporting mercury out of the brain, helping the liver, and gallbladder deal with fats, assisting regular cell death, a process known as apoptosis. So we always say, oh, it's good for liver. Yes, because glutathione is not only for lightening the skin. Okay, we also say like for lightening the skin, it's good for the liver. It's because sometimes when you don't have, probably you don't have, when you go to the doctor and you say, oh, your liver enzymes is high, it's elevated, but you don't even have those problems about the liver. You don't even drink alcohol, right? So you don't have even like take medications why you have liver problems. It's because sometimes like our fatty, when you're, sorry to say, but when you're so big, your your liver becomes like it's enlarged also, and like nababalot siya, it covered with the fats, the liver. So that's why sometimes when your liver enzymes is high or elevated, it's because of that. So it leads to cirrhosis of the liver, which is very bad because it becomes yellow all over your body. So this one, glutathione, is very good to help prevent you to have the liver problem. So it's also the skin rejuvenation. It helps these molecules together with the other antioxidants, vitamins such as vitamin C and vitamin E can improve damage and aging skin. Glutathione achieves this by inhibiting the body's production of melanin, the substance responsible for darkening our skin. So less melanin means lighter skin. Okay, so I won't see your chat, my mentor, so we will answer that. Yes, fatty liver. That's why we don't inject the glutathione in your body. Okay, so this is the popular one. It's very confusing to everyone, the Garcinia cambogia. Okay, so why say if you are taking a lot of medication, you cannot take the Garcinia cambogia, and a lot of people would like to lose weight. They are diabetic, right? They have diabetes, they have hypertension, and they're taking a lot of medications. So it says there, but in the box, it says there is good for like diabetes. Okay, so it's confusing, right? So what it is Garcinia cambogia? It is Garcinia cambogia, Garcinia malabar tamarind. It's brindle berry. So it names like Garcinia gumiguta. So, di ba? It's nice, gumiguta. Very easy to remember. It is native to India and Southeast Asia. The fruit pulp and rind have long been used in Asian countries as a condiment and food preservative. The rind contains a chemical called hydrocitric acid, which is the HCA, which has been studied for its effect on appetite. Garcinia cambogia, which supplements with HCA, are marketed for weight loss. Okay, so it's fat burner. Garcinia cambogia helps reduce your appetite and belly fat production. It also helps decrease insulin and leptin levels and reduces inflammation. It also helps improve blood sugar control and boost the digestive system. Garcinia cambogia has also been promoted for relief of joint pains and digestive symptoms and to improve athletic performance. So how much do we know about Garcinia? So several studies have investigated the effect of Garcinia cambogia on weight loss in people. And mentors, as I have searching, so why we cannot give it to people who have had, like, will have a lot, like taking a lot of medications? Because several dozen cases of liver toxicity have been reported in people who were taking products labeled as containing Garcinia cambogia. So you could take it, okay? So like for example, you don't, of course, because Garcinia cambogia also is our grape juice, purple box, right? Grape juice. And every time some of the medication, we are not taking it with grape juice because it lessens the effectivity of the medications that you are going to take. So that's why you can have the fruit juice, the grapefruit juice, or you take your medication with water. Don't take it with any juice. Okay, it's only water. So if you are taking a lot of medication, you can probably allow one sachet in a day if you want to lose weight. Okay, it doesn't harm anything. So just be careful, because if you most of the medications, especially the antibiotics, when you take it, there's a lot of side effects in liver. It affects our liver. So even mentors, our anti-inflammatories or our what do you call this, painkillers, and especially I here in Canada we have Tylenol, we have Advil. I believe in United States as well. So in the Philippines we have some biogesic and everything. It's all the same thing, but it has effect in our liver. So we have certain amount to take as well of our painkillers. You don't overdose yourself because you will kill your liver. All right. So that's what I have discovered why our Garcinia Cambodia will telling people not to take it, because you have, especially, and if you have if you are diabetic, if you are taking insulin, right, insulin dependent, so make sure you check your insulin before taking anything like this, because tendency some people will have urinate, most like urination. We don't have poo-poo effect in Garcinia Cambogia, but sometimes it releases like the toxins from peeing. Okay, so when you urinate, peeing is urination. So yes, so when you pee, it's a waste as well. It's not only the poo-poo, it's the waste pee as well. Okay, so pee is the pee. We call it pee here, urine, right? Okay, so that's the nice to know about our Garcinia Cambogia. Okay, mentors. So we have the amazing energy. So also in our body we have the zinc. Zinc. What is zinc? Zinc is involved in numerous aspects of cellular metabolism. It is required for the catalytic activity of approximately 100 enzymes, and it plays a role in immune function. Excuse me. Protein synthesis, wound healing, DNA symptoms, synthesis, and cell division. Zinc also supports normal growth and development during pregnancy, childhood, and adolescence, and is required for proper sense of taste and smell. A daily intake of zinc is required to maintain a steady state because the body has no specialized zinc storage system. So as you can see in our barley, the pure barley has the zinc, right? So our moringa has zinc, vitamin D, and vitamin C. So vitamin C in our barley, we have all our minerals and vitamins, right? Except for the vitamin D. But as you say, if you drink your barley like under the sun, right, you get all the vitamins and minerals you will have because the sun is vitamin D, right? So, but in our immunology, it's included as well here. So Moringa oleifera. What is Moringa oleifera? This is known as malunggay. It is a multi-purpose herbal plant used as the human food, the malunggay, and an alternative for medicinal purposes worldwide. It has been identified by researchers as a plant with numerous health benefits, including nutritional and medicinal advantages. Moringa oleifera contains essential amino acids, carotenoids in leaves, and components with nutraceutical properties, supporting the idea of using this plant as a nutritional supplement or consistent in food preparation. Some nutritional evaluation has been carried out in leaves and stem. An important factor that accounts for medicinal uses of Moringa oleifera, it is very wide range of vital antioxidants, antibiotics, and nutrients, including vitamins and minerals. Almost all parts from Moringa can be used as a source of nutrition with other useful values, as we use it as food soup, right? A tinola, you put it in tinola, it's very good, right? So it's antioxidants, right? So that's our immunology, okay? So people also, I included this one because say, oh, it's very sweet, our coffee. So we have stevia in our coffee. Stevia is a natural sweetener and a sugar substitute derived from the plants. Hold on po. Species Stevia rebaudiana, native to Brazil and Paraguay. The active compounds are stevioglycosides, mainly stevioside and riboside, which have 30 to 150 times the sweetness of sugar. Okay, so that's why it's so sweet when you say, okay, when you taste it, it's sweet, but it's not sweet as like the component of it is not the same as the regular sugar that we use. That's sweet, that one. Okay, and our heat stable, pH stable, and non-fermentable. The human body.
Ment, nakamute po kayo. Ment Gigi, nakamute kayo.
I'm sorry, mentors. I think I got this with my other. You can hear me, po?
Yes, now, yes.
Hello?
Yes, Ment, we can hear you now.
Oh, everyone could hear me. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Nagdi-disconnect tayo kaya hold on. Hello? No. Do you have echo, mga mentors? Oh, yes, I do have. Okay, now. Okay na po. Thank you. So this is what I'm saying is Stevia. Hold on, nag-echo ako here. Hello? Okay, mentors. You can hear me, right? Yes, I assume yes. So so what I was saying was the human body does not metabolize the glycosides in stevia, so it contains 0 calories. Like artificial sweeteners, stevia stays has a lower onset and a longer duration that of the sugar. I just want to know if mga mentors, if I'm still here. Okay na po. Thank you so much. All right. So just gonna stop. Okay. So that's why our stevia is good, because there's no, it doesn't, you know, it mentors the when you are diabetic, it's not, you are not only for the sugar that will increase your insulin, like your glucose level, it's also the carbohydrates. Okay, so this one, it doesn't there's no carbs, that it doesn't take longer, okay, duration. It contains like the idea of sugar, it lowers the onset and longer duration that of the sugar. And high concentrations of extracts may have aftertaste described as licorice like or bitter. So the legal status of stevia as a food additive or dietary supplements varies from country to country. In the United States, high purity stevia glycoside extracts have been generally recognized as safe. Okay, so it's called GRAS since 2008 and are allowed in food products. But stevia leaf and crude extracts do not have GRAS or Food and Drug Administration. So it's when it's very the leaves itself that you will take, it's not good. Approval of the use for the use in food. The European Union approved stevia additives in 2011, while in Japan, stevia has been widely used as a sweetener for decades. All right. So what are the other ones that it could benefit from our stevia? So it goes for diabetes, okay, weight control, pancreatic cancer. So I will not go into this one. So see, because only in diabetes, because most of the people or most of the Filipinos have diabetes. Research has shown that stevia sweeteners do not contribute calories or carbohydrates to the diet. They may have also demonstrated effect on blood glucose or insulin response. This allows people with diabetes to eat a wider variety of foods and comply with a healthful meal plan. Other review of these 5 randomized controlled trials, and we are in research now, compare the effects of stevia on metabolic outcomes with the effect of placebos. The study concluded that stevia showed minimal or no effects on blood glucose, insulin levels, blood pressure, and body weight. In addition of this study, subjects with type 2 diabetes reported that stevia significant reductions in blood glucose and glucagon response after a meal. Glucagon is a hormone that regulates glucose levels in the blood, and the mechanism that secretes glucagon is often faulty in people with diabetes. Glucagon drops when blood glucose climbs. This regulates the glucose level. So that's why also the weight control and everything like that. So it's important to know your disease, what you're having right now, especially the diabetes. You have to know all these things. So it's easily for you to treat it, right? It's not because you have diabetes. There's type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So, and there's also in the kidneys and everything like that. There's also different types. Okay, so we'll get these questions once I'm done with it, and we still have time. So as I say, it's good for blood pressure as well. And the allergies, mentors. Allergies, in 2010, the European Food Safety Committee reviewed existing literature to determine if was any cause for concern regarding the potential for allergic reactions to stevia. The reviewers concluded that stevia glycosides are not reactive and not metabolized to reactive compounds. Therefore, it is unlikely the stevia glycosides under evaluation should cause by themselves allergic reactions when consumed in foods. Even the highly purified forms of stevia extract are highly unlikely to cause an allergic reaction. So there's no cases of allergic reactions. So mga mens, our products are all safe, right? So that's this important content ng ating products. So it's so safe, it's easier for us to now tell our distributors or tell our clients about our products. It's all amazing. As you can see, everything is antioxidants. It also gives like a little for cancers, for diabetes, kidney problems, hypertension, and because mentors, the diabetes is a lot of complications. Okay, when you have diabetes, you have to control your sugar or your glucose level because it will lead to cardiovascular diseases, it leads to kidney problems because of taking the medication by controlling your diabetes. So there's a lot of complications. So you have to be careful and taking in. And as we say, barley is the best one to prevent of the high glucose and to prevent you from having any damages of your liver, kidney, and any other organs of your body. So my son is a diabetic type 1, okay? So because of our barley is also like antioxidants, it cleanses and everything. At first, you will have this nerve damage and everything because that's the start. When you have the complication of diabetes and it gets older, you will have more complications. So it's good to prevent it, okay? So to normalize your glucose level, which is your sugar. Okay, so him is like when he was 13, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Okay, so but then when he reached 2021, because of the pandemic, now he was able to and started to take the barley, was able to drop just like this mentor. So from 21 or higher or HI goes down to less than 10. So his body is like balancing. And in the beginning, that's why he had a lot of difficulty during that time. But now mentors, he's healed. He's now walking, and because of the barley and of course the control of diabetes in one. So now he's good, and I know barley gives it added the prevention of the control of the diabetes. So less than 10 here is very good. Okay, so here is about minimal you have. So 4 to 7 glucose level is very good in here in Canada, in Montreal. So all right, so next, malapit na po tayong matapos. Awesome products. So of course, we have also the awesome products. This is pure organic as well. So our skin is the largest organ of the body, accounting for about 15% of the total adult body weight. Performs many vital functions, including protection against external physical, chemical, and biologic assailants, as well as prevention of excess water loss from the body and a role in thermoregulation, right? It protects the internal organs, germs, and thus helps prevent infection. So it's good when you put the pure organic, because it affects, it's also, this is our protection from entering our body, in our organs, okay? So all parts of the organs. So it's good when you use the organic, which is, we know that our awesome soaps is pure organic. So it's really good, and I'm using it, right? So we have the layers of the skin. We have the epidermis, the dermis, which is the second layer, and then the subcutaneous tissue. So whatever you put in your skin, it goes right there. So it helps when you use our awesome products. It prevents infections and everything, like the acne, right? Acne, not the acne I know na yan. So ayan. So right, mga mentors. All right, of course, our scalar energy pendant. I won't go through more of this because hindi naman po ito nakakain. You cannot eat that. So this one is like, you know, mentors, when you before, I've been seeing like you know, the bracelets and everything that they sell to control those, like the swelling and head, like I try to explain this. Our scalar energy pendants, especially right now, we are online all the time. We are like our kids, and we are sitting here. So it adds, like, when you have a headache, it gives you, it prevents you to have that. So you can see there, it reduces inflammation. It's like the same effect of our barley, right? So it's very good. So you are protected, plus you are becoming elegant because by wearing this scalar energy, right? Stones and like diamonds, right? So that's it, mga mentors, and thank you so much for listening. And I would probably entertain questions if you still have time, Mentor Alexa. So Mentor Divina, thank you so much. Back to you, Mentor Divina.
Thank you so much, Mentor Gigi. As you can see, I'm in darkness. Kasi po, ongoing yung house renovation ko. Pinatay yung aking kuryente kasi ikakabit yung ano. So, pero, teka. Okay, so sino po ang mayroong mga question? Teka. I will go outside.
I think there, hello po.
So, sino po ang mga may question? I will just go outside.
So I can see here some of the questions while waiting for many.
Okay, so sino po ang mayroong question? I know early on maraming nagta-type ng question. Si Dulce, Mentor Dulce Mercado, I know that she had a question. Can you please, ayan, she raised her hand. So, sige, Ment Dulce. Okay, carry on.
Amazing morning, Mens. Mens, itatanong ko lang po, how long it will take para mag-lose? Ilang box ang kailangang inumin ng ating purple box para mag-lose ng weight?
Good question, Mens. some people, because of the metabolism, they have po ng mabilis ang metabolism, right? So if you take also our Garcinia cambogia, of course, we have to be disciplined as well to lessen the carbs that we take, right? All the diet that if you're taking a Garcinia, right? So don't take a lot of the you used to eat, right? The yung mga food na tinitake nyo, no? So kung kumbaga sa Batangas, isang balawbaw ang kanin, ang iyong ititake, wala pong effect. Or kahit na anong gamot or anything, it will not affect if you discipline yourself. So, most of the people that I see here and our distributors also, they lose weight after 10 days already. They already have the results. But you have to take it every day. Every day, walang mintes. There's no skip. Every day you take it. So, marami, most of my distributors here, my members, they have this effect that it loses right away. Even in 2 days, they have the effect already. Okay po? Thank you.
May follow-up lang po ako. What if nagtitake po ng morphium?
Morphium
Pwede
is
po ba?
Morphine. Okay.
Gusto pong mag-lose ng weight, pero nagtitake po siya ng morphium.
Morphium.
Pwede po ba?
Hold on. Morphium is yes, morphium is like the family of morphine, right, Mentor
Morphine.
Divina?
Yes, it's opiates. Yes.
Yes.
It's a pain reliever. It's a pain reliever.
Killers.
Yes.
Pain reliever.
Yes.
Can I just add, Mentor Gigi, can I just add to what Mentor Dulce was asking? I'll just add
Yes, ma'am.
something. So she was asking about morphium. Morphium is opiates, painkillers po siya. Kagaya ng
Opo.
sabi ni Mentor Gigi kanina na pag yung marami kayong mga gamot na iniinom, pag nag-Garcinia, sinasabi natin, huwag kasi ang effect ng Garcinia doon sa ibang medication,
Magko-conflict. Magko-conflict. So,
kasi ang liver natin magko-compromise. Kaya yun ang sinasabi ni Mentor Gigi kanina na as much as possible, hindi na lang muna iinumin ng mga taong may gamot pa. So, kailangan i-detox muna natin ng barley. But Garcinia cambogia is effective kapag naka-Garcinia kayo and barley at the same time. So, ang regime po ng recommendation regime is 12 to 16 weeks. Pag na-achieve mo na yung weight, then you stop. Pag hindi pa na-achieve yung weight na gusto is you have to stop for 4 weeks and then you continue the regime again. Kasi yung mga tao na, remember, mayroon tayong competition, ganun po ang regime na binibigay sa kanila. Kaya effective siya. So, kagaya lang sabi ni Mentor Gigi, kailangan po iinumin parati, hindi yung kung gusto lang, hindi kung yung naalala lang. You have to be diligent. Kailangan talaga porsigido na iinumin sa oras at saka sa araw-araw. At saka wag naman po, anything in moderation is okay. Hindi porkit naka-Garcinia kayo, hindi pwede yung lamon tayo ng lamon. At saka nakaupo na lang tayo na nanonood ng Netflix na walang ginagawa. Kunting-kunting kunting tulong lang. Ito from a nurse, kunting tulong na lang sa sarili ninyo na control naman. Anything in moderation is okay. Okay, that's food and exercise. Hindi nga natin kailangan exercise, pero kung nakaupo naman tayo, couch potato tayo, ilalo tayong tataba. Yun lang po. Thank you. So,
That's
sino
true.
pa?
That's true. And can I ask why the patient is taking morphine? Like, morphine is morbid. It's morbid.
Strong.
It's strong.
Strong.
So it's not, we always, here in US and in Canada, we always don't give morphine. Only for for dying patients, like end stage, because we don't want them to suffer, para yung pain nila. So why taking that? It's too much.
At saka addictive po yun, men.
Yes, nakaka-addict po siya talaga. It's narcotic. We call it narcotic. So overdosing, it's not good. So yes, Mentor Divina, you can take mentors. You can ask our clients to take barley and Garcinia together. Better. There's better control. Right, Mentor? Right.
So, sino po may tanong? Hannah Grace, mayroon nagre-raise siya ng hand. Pwede po kayong, may tanong po kayo, pwede na po kayo magtanong. Hannah Grace.
Amazing morning po.
Amazing morning.
Yung question ko po is, yung youngest daughter ko po had congenital heart disease. She's 2 years old now and na-diagnose siya when she was 9 months old. And mga 6 months na, sinasabayan ko na rin siya ng barley sa milk niya. So yung question ko po is, ano po ba yung tamang pag-inom niya dapat ng barley or amount ng barley para makatulong dun sa condition niya po?
How old again, Mentor?
2 years old po. 2 years old and 2 months.
So what you're doing is good, right, Mentor Divina? So you're doing is good because you put it in like sa breast, sa milk niya. So it's not really like, wag lang. For me, I don't tell the infants or the young kids to take like massive 3 barleys in a day. It's very, be careful with that because they are young. And as I said, there's a clotting effect and everything in this. So we have to balance that vitamin K when you are taking something with blood clotting. So you have to balance it. So we don't give so much for children, especially the infants. Okay, so it leads to
yung di ba yung nasa video natin for IBP is my anak yun ng natin, leader natin from Japan. Sayumi is the little girl in pink. She was, nung nag-start ng umiinom ng barley yan, baby pa lang. Pero ang ginagawa is half sachet lang ang iniinom ng baby. So kung 2 years old siya, kasi sinasabi natin parati, di ba, this is vegetable, barley is vegetable, wala tayong overdose, hindi masama. Pero pagdating sa baby, kailangan ang dose nila hindi kapareho ng adult dose. Kasi sensible naman yun di ba? So kung gagawin nyo lang na half a sachet per day, maximum of 1 sachet per day, kasi 2 years old na siya, is advisable. Safe po yun. Okay?
Yes. Right.
Thank you po, Mint.
You're welcome,
Okay. Mayroon pa yatang may tanong si Mentor Jen Elizaga. She raised her hand. Ano po ang tanong ninyo?
Hi, Ment. Amazing morning. Ment, ang question ko po is, yung ano po bang effect ng barley kapag po yung customer natin or yung gustong mag-take is umiinom po ng aspirin or under prescription po siya ng mga blood thinning meds.
So what kind of aspirin is okay? It's a baby, like a baby aspirin. But if you have like what do you call this? Like Coumadin, warfarin, everything like that. So it's very intense. That one, it gives kumbaga yung thinning niya is mas yung flow, diba? Yeah, so
I'll answer this one, Mentor Gigi. I will answer this one, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Ment.
Right. Barley, di ba sinasabi natin, pag pinagbabarley, kapag ang itatanong natin is yung blood thinning drugs. Ang tanong is, ano ang reason na may blood thinning siya? Kung heart disease, kasi ang tao na nagkakaroon ng blood thinner, yung mga na-stroke, yung mga may mga na-opera sa puso.
Na angioplasty, na heart attack.
Angioplasty siya, okay. Na heart attack siya, nagkaroon ng angioplasty. So nagkaroon siya ng bypass siguro, pero aspirin lang ba ang iniinom or may other anticoagulant? Kasi kung kagaya ng sabi ni Mentor Gigi, may ibang anticoagulant na gaya ng warfarin or Coumadin, yung basta yung high level ng anticoagulant or may injection na pang ano rin. So hindi kailangan aalamin po natin kung ano talaga yung gamot na iniinom at saka kung bakit iniinom. Kung aspirin lang, it's okay. Pero pag may iba ng anticoagulant na yung mga blood thinning na matataas ang dose, medyo itatanong po muna sa doktor. Kasi ang vitamin K naman ng barley, hindi naman siya ganun kataas. Kasi distributed na siya sa 34 grams na mayroon ang barley. Distributed yung amount na yun, hindi yun puro siya na madami talaga. So, ang aalamin po ninyo is kung ano ang talagang blood thinning na iniinom, ano ang dose. Kasi ang aspirin, pwede siyang 75 milligrams or 80 milligrams, minsan 150, minsan 300. So, hindi natin alam kung ano ang dose.
Safe po ba yun? Kapag ang iniinom is 80 milligrams?
80 is
Very
normal.
safe.
Ano yun? Yun ang
80 is
normal.
normal.
Safe. Yes.
So usually po, pag nag-stent ang patient, like stenting only, okay, we give anticoagulant, aspirin, plus the other anticoagulants, the higher ones. So that's will be only for one year. So after that, they go back to aspirin, just aspirin for their whole life. Okay, except for people who have massive bleeding. Okay, so they have stents, like 5 stents, no? Yung stents nila po, yung nagkakaroon sila ng clot, and then they put a little thing in the heart, like a yes, so para mag-flow siya, magkaroon ng opening. So a little wire lang yun, insert yun sa heart, no? Dun sa nerves ng heart, no? So yun, kaya aspirin is it's okay, 80 milligram, that's normal ones that we use. And as I said, Mentor Divina also, vitamin K, we have vitamin K and it's distributed already in the barley. So as I said before, when you're taking something, anticoagulant, so it should be balanced because we have the vitamin K. So aspirin is safe if you're taking aspirin, but not like the coumadin is very high, as we call it. You can search that coumadin, what is that? So, but it's the best, it's like the highest one in most of the time, like stent patients and cardiac bypass patients, we give it. But we don't usually tell that, like the doctors will not prescribe it like for long years. But case-to-case basis, but it's just for one stent or two, we don't give that for the rest of their lives. Okay, so yes. Yun po.
Thank you, Ma'am.
Okay.
May ano lang dito, may question lang dito. Hello po, may nag-ask po regarding the pregnant woman, kung good po talaga makapag-take ng barley, nahihilang po. Yes. Opo, hindi ko natatapusin yung question, pero yes. We have example mentor Nalen here, our mother chosen. She's been taking barley since she was pregnant. Even now, her baby is taking the barley, and she had no colds and flu or anything. So baby is so healthy. So it's very safe po. Okay, so it's pure organic. There's no overdose. Po. Meron po. Yes, pwede po yung barley na nagkaroon ng autoimmune disease. Yes. Bad people. Is barley bad for people who are taking blood thinner? We answered that already. So, yes. Paano po ang procedure pag pinagsabay ang Garcinia and barley? 3 times a day of barley? 3 times a day. Hindi naman po. Kumbaga, you take your barley as long as you want, like, 3 times a day. And then the Garcinia, if you're taking a lot of medication, then one sachet is enough, right? Because mentors, all our products, let me remind you, all our products have this lose weight effect. Okay, could lose your weight. Barley, Tonkat, Ali, oh my gosh, okay, even a Tonkat Ali could lose your weight. Okay, Choco barley, no? Kasi hindi nga siya yung sugar na ginagamit natin is Stevia, it doesn't like carbohydrates, and that makes you fat.
No, healthy.
Makes you healthy. There you go.
Like
Yan,
overweight, healthy.
sino po pong may tanong? Binabasa ko lang dito and then
Hannah.
someone are like
I
raising their
think
hands.
Hannah Grace,
mentor-
Hannah Grace, I think tapos na ba siya? Si Mentor Ricardo is raising his hands. Go, Mentor Ricardo.
Go.
Miss, tanong ko lang po, no, pinag-usapan po natin regarding po dun sa mga may sakit sa puso, di po ba, is for cardiac, di po ba? Sinabi niyo aspirin. Ang tanong ko po is, pwede po ba sa isabay sa gamot na Bastarel? Sa generic name po is trimetazidine. Yan po ay anti-angina na gamot para po sa puso. Kung clonidine po, sinabi niyo siya po, yung Bastarel po ba is it's okay po na isabayan sa barley? Kasi yan naman
ako nito ngayon, ha?
medyo
Yes,
po ako.
Hans.
Opo.
Yes, it depends kung ano po yung, thank you, Mentor Ricardo, for your question. So,
Bastarel
it
po.
depends po sa ano natin, sa prescription ng doctor, ano. So, kasi meron po tayong tinatawag na, pag nagpe-prescribe yung mga doktor, hindi naman sila basta-basta nagpe-prescribe. They have this contraindication to something. It's not because you are have heart problems or anything, you just give aspirin. No. Some people will not take the aspirin, some people will not take this medication. So it depends on your body if you're allergic or anything, or it's not good for you, or those medication has contraindications, they will not give it to you. Okay, so it's good. The barley, you take the barley, there's no contraindication. Okay, Mens? Okay po ba?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Si Mentor Elaine, may question, Mens.
Yeah.
Amazing morning po, gorgeous mentor Geraldine. Yung sa akin naman po, baka po may matutulong po ba yung barley natin sa mga kapag yung user sa problema sa buto. For example, yung kasi may ang case niya, yung ugat niya naiipit nung spinal cord, parang ganon. May matutulong kaya yung barley kapag ganon yung case?
Yes, Mens. Meron po. It's kasi yung flow, di ba? Yung flow ng natin, ng nerves and sa bones and everything, it helps the flow of blood. Kasi pag minsan may ipit, di ba? Yung flow of blood natin na wala, nagkakaroon ng clotting or and something. So it goods for good flow. So barley, as I said, barley has no contraindication for many diseases because it's you see the barley grass, it's embryonic grass. So there's no really, I have not seen, I looked into all of the research things but it doesn't say the barley will not, help for all the diseases because there's the enzymes and things like that. So it's proven. You see, mentors, if you have cancer is a very wide thing, it's, pag meron ka niyan, it affects, if it's not treated, it affects your body. Okay, nagme-metastasize lahat yan sa mga bones and everything. So if the cancer can be cured by barley or can be helped by the barley, so what more the other diseases? So I have these patients, like as a research nurse, I've been to all of the cases, and most of the time also is the cancer patients. I know how they've been through a lot. Some of them, they have the effects of the medication. Some of them haven't any effect. So sometimes they have nausea and vomiting, and some of them, they're like really nothing, like zero, baba talaga, because of the effect of the medication. And not all the cancer patients will have the same medications that they take, especially the breast cancer. And they have this chemotherapy, they have radiation therapy, and they have the surgery. Some people will have the surgery first, and then the chemotherapy, and then radiation therapy. Some people will have the radiation first, so it depends. It depends. So as I was saying, if everything can be cured, like barley can be helped into like a cancer patient, then, right? It could help for anything. Na-answer ko po, Mentor Aling.
Yes, Mens. Okay po.
Hindi ako galit, Mens, ah.
Okay po. Mamaya na po tayo mag-usap pagtapos.
Okay. Mentor April, thank you. Mentor April, you have a question?
Ayan. Hello, Mens. Amazing morning po, Mentor Geraldine. So, Mens, addition lang po dun sa, regarding po sa pregnant women. So, meron po kasing nag-aas din po sa atin kasi, yes, tama po, no, na pwede po talaga sa pregnant women and safe po yung ating barley. Pero meron po kasing case na what if po, Mentor Geraldine, if the baby has, not good findings din po dun sa baby, mas maganda po ba talaga makapag-take ng barley or kailangan po ba malesen si pregnant women to take barley or what po ba, Mentor G? Ayan. Thank you po, Mentor G.
So you're welcome, Mentor April. Thank you for your question. So what you mean is the client is pregnant, okay? And the baby it was seen in the ultrasound, the baby has difficulty.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will help because, you know, the baby is still, you know, forming their bones and things like that. So it will be a nice one because if becomes healthy when they come out, then our barley is a miracle barley, right? So because when baby is still forming, so miracle happens every day. So it will help. There's no and continue the pregnant women continue taking the barley, as we said. Mentor Nalan was safe for her. So yeah, so it's good, right? Thank you, Mentor.
Thank you po, Mentor Geraldine, for that clarification po. Thank you po, Mens.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Any Lovejoy, Mentor Lovejoy. Mentor Lovejoy.
Next.
Joy Love.
Hello, sorry kasi nasa in between patients ako, no? I just want to yes, hello. Very interesting kasi tong topic ngayon. But in addition to that pregnant lady and to the bone problems as well or help, yes, it really is kasi ang barley, the phosphorus, calcium, and copper, magnesium, and zinc sa barley can contribute to improve bone structures, most especially sa mga growing kids, and strength. So for example, yung zinc plays a role in a bone mineralize ng development ng bone. So yung question kaninang earlier about yung back pain or something about the vertebra ata, yes, the calcium found in barley grass can help prevent or reverse osteoporosis. So it's healthy, it's good kung mag-start na tayo this age or even younger pa. So yung mga kids natin, if we give them the barley chocolate, it can improve or it can help keep their teeth healthy, especially combined with the phosphorus that's in the barley as well, which is found in barley. Yeah, so I can attest to that. So thank you. That's all I can contribute today.
Thank you, Mentor Lovejoy. It was very helpful. Thank you so much. See, we have a lot of in medical fields here, so all your questions can be answered, right? I just want to also have this mentor test. Okay lang ba mag-take ng barley if may lupus meant? Oh my God, yes po. Good example, I already asked permission for this. One of our mentor here have lupus, okay? She started taking the barley when I introduced her the barley. She's a nurse also. So she have she's been always in the bed, not working for about, I think, 2 years because of the lupus, okay? Because the immune system is really affected, no? Lahat ng sakit, she could have it, right? So been taking the barley since I have given her the barley. She's our platinum mentor here. So she's now started working. So it really helped her a lot. So it's good for lupus, right? So it's amazing, amazing. May, yes, Mentor Ali.
Mens, may additional question lang po. May makakatulong daw po ba yung yung barley sa may TB and ulcer?
TB?
Yes, and ulcer.
Tuberculosis? Yung TB
Yes,
na
po.
walang antena?
Hindi yun. yung sakit po.
Yes, yes. Makakatulong po. Okay, tuberculosis. So mga mentors, yes, I was like tuberculosis. Yes, is this the lungs? Okay, so tuberculosis, we have two kinds of tuberculosis, mga mens. Okay, latent and active tuberculosis. Ayan, nag-lecture na tayo dito. So latent tuberculosis is the one when your bacteria is inside your body that's sleeping in there. So most Filipinos, positive skin tests they have tuberculosis, but it's not active. So we treat them with INH, the isoniazid, for 6 months, and it's good. Okay, so active one is the one who has like needs to be isolated and their bacteria is like open, so they can give it to someone. They can give it to someone. Okay, so they take a lot of medication for about 1 to 2 years. Okay, so it's good, even though the only thing is okay, when you want to take the Garcinia, as I said, because of those medication, the TB medication gives you liver toxicity. So make sure you don't drink massive like Garcinia if you want to lose weight or anything, but barley is good for that tuberculosis and that one. Cool?
How about po sa ulcer po?
So ulcer, yes, because as the first one we said in the barley consumers is good for ulcerative colitis. So ulcer is yes, but of course when you take the barley, as I said, when you ask the patients or the clients to take the barley just before they eat or empty stomach, is because they have to put the food after. Okay, it's not. This is not the food. It's a supplement. Okay, so we just need the absorption of the barley before taking the food. So it's good. It prevents. Okay, man? Parang nabubulahan ko eh.
I have a question.
Sino po yun?
This is Emma.
Hi, Mentor
Amazing
Emma.
morning. Yes.
Ay, yun.
Oo. Tanong ko lang kasi nagtitake yung sister ko ng barley ngayon. Kaya na meron siyang rheumatoid arthritis. Pwede ba niya daw i-maintenance yun? Kasi for the meantime, one sachet lang iniinom niya. Pero kasi meron siya injection every month ng orensya. Nasa US siya ngayon. Tinatanong lang niya kung pwede nang itigil na yung injection niya, mag-barley na lang.
Mens, okay. To be clear po sa lahat. Thank you, Mentor Emma. Nagigigil ako.
Okay.
Sorry po. So mga mentors, if your doctors prescribe you something, you will not stop it because of the barley. Only that your doctors could stop your medication, okay? The barley is our supplement. So we're saying that our barley is a pure organic barley that has no side effects, no overdose or anything. It's supplements. So never stop your medication because I'm taking barley. No. It's like when you're taking an antibiotics, okay? So the doctors give you 10 days to take antibiotics, and then you don't take it for 3 days, and then because you're okay, it's not good. You just stop it. Especially mga mentors, when you are taking medications for cardiac medications, you don't just take it away because of the barley. So it's just a supplement, okay? So rheumatoid arthritis mentor is good, barley, and also with the acai berry is good. Right?
Combined with acai berry, okay?
Yes, with acai berry. Gumanda ka na.
I'll suggest to her.
Baka yung bone mo.
Thank you,
Diba,
wala pa arthritis mo.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you so much. Thank you so
you.
much. I hope na marami tayong natutunan kasi marami nagtatanong. So, yung iba po mga question nyo, sinagot ko na sa chat kasi yung iba repetition. So we will end this na. Thank you, Mentor. Gorgeous Geraldine Recafort.
Thank you, Mentor.
Thank you so much, man. So,
Thank you.
Hilo na si mentor.
Pwede pong
Yeah, we
humabol.
will have a more product knowledge as we go on, right, Mentor
Yeah.
Divina? So
Yes.
just because we have
Tsaka-
another
Tsaka
meeting.
pag yung nag-IBP naman tayo, mayroon din tayong product knowledge, di ba? So maganda talaga ang topic na ito kasi marami tayong natutunan. Kahit na ako, mayroon akong natutunan. Akala ko alam ko na siya, pero mayroon pa rin akong nalaman. Mayroon pa rin akong I have learned something different. So guys, dyan po tayo magtatapos. Thank you, Mentor Geraldine Recafort. Thank you po sa mga nag-contribute, mga nagtatanong. So it only shows na nakikinig sila, no? Kaya talagang attentive sila eh. Alam nila ang itanong, alam nila kung ano na ang nangyayari. So with that, guys, we will end our mentoring session. Sino po si Mentor